Good evening! Thank you guys so much for coming. I am Sarah Jane Mayberry, and I am your local painter. We have a full lineup for you today. We're going to do something completely different that we've been doing since the beginning of the show, just a few months ago. We are going to do a Valentine's Day card. So that'll be really nice to do. I can't wait. It's been a while since I've done cards. I used to have a card ministry, and I would pretty much send out cards to anybody for their birthday or like their wedding anniversary, or like if their pet died or something like that, or something along those lines. And I would make a card for them with a little picture on it, and I would just real simply fold one of my pieces of paper together. So I'm going to show you how to make a card from watercolor paper today. It's going to be pretty cool, guys. I like doing it. It spreads a lot of kindness and cheer. I know a lot of times we do the kindness rocks on Sundays and Tuesdays. Oh, hey, I'm a TSA agent just joined. Hey, how are you? I'm Sarah Jane Mayberry. I'm your local artist. The person that's here the longest and the most active in the chat can get entered into winning one of these. It's a 5x7 piece of art and an 8x10 mat. And it comes in one of these bubble mailers. So if you're interested in my art and you like what I do, you can win one. Also, everything is available for purchase. We will be getting my website up here very shortly, within the next 2 weeks. But you're going to be looking forward to that. So we have some really cool things coming up today. Well, not today, this week. What we're going to be doing tomorrow, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. Friday, which is Valentine's Day, at 7:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to do a rock painting with my special guest, my husband. He's never made a rock painting in his entire life, so he's going to do a rock painting on live for the very first time with my help. I'm going to kind of teach him. So hopefully he'll have a good time and he won't get too frustrated. I don't think he will. It should be a good time. He has painted with me in the past. He likes more basicer shapes, and he doesn't like a lot of detail, which I completely get. A lot of guys don't worry about the detail. But we're going to be doing a whole bunch of cool stuff. And then right after that painting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the rock painting, at 10 p.m., I'm going to go on a, live on Favorited, and what you do is I'm going to do something that is a sharp object through a heart, because it's an anti-Valentine's Day painting. So that would be really cool. So if you haven't checked us out on Favorited, check us out. We're also on Discord. We have our own server, so I put a lot of stuff in there, and you can keep a track of me, and I can tell you exactly when I'm going on Favored, when I'm not going to be on Favorited, where I'm going to be at, and what live events are coming up. We also allow other creators. Oh, hey Joyce, hey Charles Harold, nice to have you guys in here. Charles Harold says, long time. Oh, yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen you. Thank you so much for liking the live, Charles. How have you been? It's so nice to have you come in and support my live. I really appreciate that. That's really cool. Charles has been here a while back when I first started, and he showed up for a little bit, and I hadn't seen him for a little bit. So how have you been? Drop it in the chat. Let me know what you'd like to learn about, any kind of drawings that you're interested in, or anything like that. Just so you know, Charles, we're not just on TikTok, but we're also on YouTube, where the full tutorial is downloaded. And we're on Facebook. Charles Harold says, it has been great. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad it's been great. That's awesome. I love hearing that. That's a positive, awesome statement. I like that. What have you been up to? Have you been doing anything recently? I'm just asking Charles how he's been doing. Oh, Susan Thomas comes in with a hi, I'm here. Hi, Susan Thomas, how are you? Susan, Charles Harold's in here as well. He's a supporter of me from a while back ago. Oh, and it looks I'm so appreciative of you guys coming in. So not only am I on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, here on TikTok, LinkedIn. We have our own Discord server. I'm on Instagrams, Threads, Red Note, Lemonade, and Favorited. So I always do my after hours painting. I'm gonna try to keep it at 10 p.m. At least around 10 p.m. At least beyond by 10. So I'd like to jump on before 10. So look for me if you can, if you're already on there. But if you're not, that's okay. Susan Thomas, guess what I am going to be doing today? I'm going to be making a Valentine's Day card for my husband. So we're going to base it off of a reference photo from Val Robus. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. It's a real simple shape. It's more of a beginner's a painting. Basically what this is going to do is I'm going to kind of see what I like about the painting and what I'd like to change about it. So what I'm doing tonight is something I'm going to do on the rock on Friday to match. So he's going to get a card and a rock with the same image on it. Kind of like a matching present. Like, that's kind of trying to be a little bit, I don't know, classy. But he'll have a matching card and a matching present. So, that's what we can do. That's what we make our gifts around here. That's just kind of what we do. I'm a single mom. Well, not a single mom, a stay-at-home mom. And we are on one income. So all your gifts and all your appreciation is very appreciated. And I work a lot in the studio during the day. And I make sure that I get these reference photos for you, and that I'm making sure that we're having a show for you every single night, guys. So I really appreciate you guys coming out. Susan Thomas, how have you been doing? We are sick here. My husband had a call off of work today. He is feeling under the weather. I've got a little bit of a runny nose. I was going to go to ceramics class today. Ceramics, Coffee and Ceramics, which is a place where we paint ceramics at. But I was feeling a little bit under the weather, and she works around kids, so I didn't want to get her sick. So I decided not to go, which really sucked. I really wanted to go. I wanted to get out of the house, but it is what it is. We were able to stop and do some errands and run around and get some more medicine. And then when we came home, we realized that we had the medicine in the fridge, in the cupboard. We just didn't see it because it was laying on its side. Go figure, but we only got one. Sorry, somebody asked me to co-host with them, and I kind of didn't want to co-host with them because they didn't tell me ahead of time. If you guys want to co-host with me, let me know in advance. I always want to look at hooking up with other creators and making new stuff. So if you've got like if music or poetry or a book or a story or something that you would like to pair with my art, I'm all looking forward to it. So, those are all things to look forward to. It's 8 p.m., guys. Alright, let me show you guys from the get-go how we do this card, okay? So, we're going to go from a blank piece of paper. Now, this is my Arteza sketchbook. This is a sketchbook that has all my good papers in it. We're not going to use that one. We're going to use this. Reason being, I don't use this in my paintings. This is a little bit lower quality paper. It is still good paper. That's why I use it for the cards. But I actually keep this specifically for cards. and for bookmarks. So if I ever go to do a bookmark or something along those lines. So let's show you how I'm going to start with this and how we're going to make this into a card, guys. So we're going to start with folding the edges. And so we've got one piece of paper. I hate doing it off of one piece of paper. I like having a card that we can okay, let's look here. Okay. So, see how this, when I do the paper... Oh, hey, Bets, and thanks for joining. See how it kind of has this... First, where it peels like this? I hated that at first. The thing with that is after it's been sitting for a bit, it goes away. So, that's the only reason I'm doing it this way. We're gonna go ahead and usually we portion off a square. We're not gonna do that today. We're just gonna go ahead and use a real quick card for him. This is gonna be a beginner card, guys, because this is the same kind of card that if he wants to put it on a rock on Friday, unless he wants to do his own design, he can do his own design. Either way is fine. I don't care. Either way is fine. I don't care. We're just making the simple heart. This is our Valentine's Day rock. And we're just doing the... I don't like that. Not at all, guys. Here, let me fix that. Alright, so what we're doing is, we're doing like the hook, the part that puts together the, Okay, so let's try this again, guys. Alright, and then we're gonna instead of doing the rest, we're not gonna sketch this out. We're gonna let this be dots instead of what we're gonna put on here. So what are we gonna do? Oh, Georgia Peach in here, and she even says hello to Susan Thomas first thing. Aw, and Georgia Peach says hello to me. She said, hey girl, I didn't even see ya. Thank you so much for saying hi, girl. Georgia Peach is awesome, guys. She does these food vlogs, or food videos and stuff. If you haven't already picked her up, pick her up, man. Alright, so let's go ahead. We are doing a Valentine's Day card for my husband. Thank you so much for liking the live, Georgia Peach. I appreciate you. Alright. So, I guess what we're going to put on the heart, on the thing here is I love you. Real simple, but he's a simple guy. He's a real simple guy, guys. Susan Thomas goes, hello, everyone. I'm so glad you guys are getting along. That's awesome. So we actually have to make the card. So we're going to put here. Amen. I'm just writing the card out, guys. We love you so much. I can't wait to celebrate with you. Love, your wife. Sarah Jane. Alright. So this is going to be more of a fun paint, guys. We are going to put... I'm going to put something down. Yeah, we're going to put this down. Alright. So this is going to be a really fun kind of paint, guys. So let's see what we can come up with here. Oh, I didn't even do out the rest of the picture. That's okay. So we're gonna have and then these are gonna be different colors up here. So let's go ahead and so what I was looking at, guys, is look at my brush. Look what happened to my brush. Thank you so much for liking the live. I appreciate it. So does everyone see how my brush got bent? So we're gonna see how this works today, guys. I do happen to have a couple other watercolor pencils, or pens, markers, whatever they're called. Let's do light pink. We're going to do a bright pink on top and then a light pink on the bottom. So we're going to do a real light wash. This is going to be more of a loose watercolor, guys. All right. And then we're going to use the lighter pink. Actually, let's use the purple. The lighter purple. And then we're going to switch to the lighter pink. Thank you so much for liking the live. I appreciate you, man. That means a lot to me. The more you guys like the live, the more I know I'm doing something right. So I appreciate it. So I'm going to be coming out with a monthly newsletter. I don't know if I have told you guys already. I know I have told you. I don't know if you guys were here. But we are going to be doing all the events that I'm doing for the month. And we're going to do an upcoming so that you can see what I'm doing instead of me just doing it. Because I have a lot of really cool things coming up. I have the Valentine's Day, anti-Valentine's Day painting on Favorited. I have the regular Valentine's Day rock that we're doing on Valentine's Day night at 8 p.m. I have a Shamrock St. Patty's Day painting that I'm going to do for kids. And that's gonna be coming up as well. So we're gonna do that during the day, which I thought would be really cool. And I know we're doing a pink card for a guy, guys. I know it. But men are supposed to be manly, and I think manly colors can be pink. And besides, I haven't given him a pink color in the last 5 years or pink cards in the last 5 years that I've known him. So, I think it's time. Why not? Alright. Alright, we're just going through here. Alright. We're doing a super loose watercolor today, guys. This is going to be a fun one. I like it when they're loose. Sometimes it doesn't mean that you're focusing as much on the drawing skill. And especially when you're beginning painting, you don't want to do a whole bunch of sketching. Especially if you're not really good. So I'm just sopping it up a little bit, guys. I don't want it to take forever to dry. And we're going to do a red heart. Alright, so then we're doing, let's do 2 different color reds on this. So we did a red over here, that was more of the Christmas red on the right. And then we're doing a more of a pinkish red, more of a fuchsia red on the left. This is just going to be a real fun one to do. It's not going to be a lot of, it's not going to take a lot of time, guys. And that's why I decided to do it. I didn't feel really well, because I'm starting to get sick just like my husband. Just starting to get sick. So these pieces are like the jewelry that comes off of it. It's kind of like I forgot to put the name of, I have to put the name of the person that, I used their reference photo. Let's do it up here. Val Robus. Okay, that works. As long as I have their name on there. George Peach goes, PRB, gotta get Marcus to stay in his bed. Girl, I know that's right. I had a baby, or a kid that popped up out of bed all the time, and I'm sure he will when it comes to be that time. But right now, he's not. Thank goodness. Alright, let's get a few of these. They're almost like rock gems, but it looks like they're not going to be very pretty. So let's mess with that. Let's see if we can take that off, guys. Okay, so we've got that so far. Alright, so we're just going to do a gradients on here. Just enough to say that we painted a little bit on there, but not enough to get it so that we can't see the lettering underneath. We're going to have to redo it. Okay, so see how we're going to have to redo it? With a pen over top of it. So that's not going to be bad. It'll be pretty quick. So I'm doing a blue and a purple. I'm using the pink that we had used over on the front of the card. And I'm just giving it a little bit of color, guys. Let's go ahead and use the color purple in between. There we go. That works. Okay, I like that. I'm starting to like that. That looks pretty cool. I'm not putting a lot of thought on this. I don't normally make... I did make Freeman a card before. And he has it in his drawer. So I haven't made a card for him since. So I figured I'd make a real quick card. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time on it like I did the last one. Okay, I am starting to like this. It's more of a pinkish card. I know it's kind of girly to give to a guy, but it's Valentine's Day. Sorry, guys, I was just getting something to drink. Okay, so while this is drying, we're going to write on this, okay? Oh, Alexandria Lopez. Thanks for coming in, girl. We're just making a card. The reference photo is from Val Robus. And I'm just making a card for my husband. I used to have like a card ministry where I would make cards for years. And I would send it out to people and trying to make their day brighter. But I was really terrible at I don't know, I was just really terrible at delivering it to people. Alright, so we're just going over the words. This is just meant to be like a love note, almost. Just a quick love note to hand to him with a card. Just so I don't have to be empty-handed on Valentine's Day. And then let's make sure it's Val Robus. I used her reference thing. Georgia Peach goes, handmade cards are the best. I hope so. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it, Georgia Peach, but I used to make cards for people. That's how I did all my art. I would make a card to somebody and cheer them up. So I've done it for birthdays and for anniversaries and for like when they lose a puppy, or I'm not a puppy, but a dog. Oh, and then I have to tell you about a card that I got. Georgia Peach goes, yes, I love to make cards too. That's awesome. I got a card for Valentine's Day from my friend from church. I was so excited about it. It said, "I value our friend Chip," and had a picture of a bag of chips, potato chips. I thought it was the adorablest. I really liked it. It really brightened my day. And we're doing a real quick card. Like I said, I'm just not feeling well today, guys. I'm a little under the weather. I am still going to go on favorited tonight, but I am going to take a shower first. So, meet me on favorited at about 10 o'clock, and I'll be on there at least an hour, guys. I always stay at least an hour. And then remember, Friday on Favorited, we're gonna do use a life-size drawing and paint that for anti-Valentine's Day after the show at 8 p.m. on Friday. So we have lots of stuff coming up, guys. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is just make it into a necklace. Really like how you have gradient watercolors on the inside. Aw. Thank you. I appreciate it. Georgia Peach goes, aw, very cute. Thank you. So usually when I do cards, I used to make it, I'm not doing it this time because it's just not normal, but I used to put a little thing on, actually, you know, let's go ahead and make it on the back because I'm going to do my signature just like I would do it if somebody ordered a card. But my cards are usually much better than this. What did I always put on there? Something memories, precious memories. Did I spell memories correct? MEMORIES. Hey Freeman, are you over there? Can't ask him. Let me find out really quick. Let me double check before I put it in ink. MEMORIES. Yeah, okay, I did do it right. Good job. Very cute. Oh, she did spell it for me. She said MEMORIES. MEMORIES. All right, we got it. She goes, Ella, I can't see the writing because this light's so bright. Oh, I know. That, and I write super light because if I want to change the card, I can. It's really saved me from throwing away cards before. I don't throw away, I don't ever throw away pieces of paper or scrap. I just don't. Too expensive. Plus, I really value my art supplies. I really do, guys. And I'm going to make a little heart here out of red. Alright, give it 1 second. Let me dry up this marker. I don't want it to get all icky and nasty before it's time. Alright, so let's try to blow this off and I'm just blowing on the card, guys. So I'm just doing the card, and this is a real quick Valentine's Day present. Oh man, it's gonna take it right up. Alright, here, let's do it this way. What we'll do is we'll put that on there, and then we'll add the light. Alright, so that's how we got it. We got the red on there. We're gonna have to give it a minute before I can flip it over, so just give it a second, guys. My writing's not very good, but that's because I'm writing in this box. Normally when I'm doing it, I'm very, very, very particular about my handwriting. But when I'm doing it on live with you guys, it's kind of hard to do it. So let's kind of look here. We've got the I love you, and it's on a string. Dear friend, we love you so much. I can't wait to celebrate with you. Love, your wife, Sarah Jane. And precious memories on the back. So that's our card, guys. I really enjoyed doing this one. This has been a super quick card, guys. I don't normally go through cards this quick, but I don't normally do loose watercolors either. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I haven't done a card in a while. So, I hope he loves it too. We'll see. We'll see if it ends up in the drawer. Which, there's nowhere for him to put it that the 3-year-old's not going to touch it. So, I mean, I could understand him not wanting to put it out. Because then the little kids, he runs off with my rocks, he runs off with my paintings, my canvases. You can just see him running around the house carrying the canvas going, ah! It's hilarious. But that's my canvases get kind of beat up. So, that's how I know that things are good quality. I'm sorry. Did I just said that. Yes, I did. I said the reason why it's gonna be, I know the stuff that's good because we are so hard on stuff. So that's so totally true, guys. We are completely done with our guard, guys. This has been awesome. I do a quick tutorial every single night, guys. I've been working in my studio during the day too, but I've been working on developing my what do you call it? My business cards. There we go. So it was my business cards that I've been developing lately. So, oh hey, Cheerio White is here. Hey, that's OG Cheerio. He has so many profiles I never know, but I know it because it's OJ Cheerio. He's pretty cool. So yeah, that's our thing for tonight, guys. I got a little bit of stuffed up, but I really appreciate you guys coming out and letting me do a Valentine's Day card. That is not going to be how it looks like when we do the rock. Because this didn't turn out to be anywhere near what the picture is. There was a whole bunch of jewels and stuff up here, but I didn't like the way it was starting to look. So I was like, let's just cut it and make it into a necklace, and we'll cut our losses. But Friday, we should be able to show you the different colors and the layers of colors on it. It's really pretty. I hope my husband loves it too, guys. I hope so. Alright, so what's coming up? Tomorrow I have a tutorial here on TikTok at 7:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Friday, which is Valentine's Day, I have a 7:50 p.m. tutorial of a rock tutorial with my husband. Excuse me, let me get a drink, guys. And then right after that, we're going to go about 10 o'clock, and at about 10 o'clock p.m., we're going to switch gears, and we're going to do a live painting with a live painting where you have it sit in front of you, and we'll draw the knife that's going into the heart. So it'll be really, really cool. It's gonna be an acorn though, but we're gonna change it on the painting to be a heart. So it's gonna look really cool. And I do an after party every single night here. It's at least until 10 p.m. On Favorite Ed. So right after this tutorial ends, I go straight on to Favorite Ed, guys. So just go ahead and keep me on your notifications, and I really appreciate your support. You have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.